Let's talk about the mindset that you need to have in order to get 10K a month as an entrepreneur, the owner of a marketing agency. First on the list is clarity. You absolutely need to have an understanding of what you're doing first before starting any type of business. You need to understand what type of person you are, what will be the best business model to start off in the first place. Right, for me it was online marketing, but for everyone might be individual. Clarity of what's going on, what will be your next step, are you even capable of doing online business? Because statistic wise, 80% of people, they are not capable of starting any type of business, right? It's supposed to be your mindset. Your mindset is supposed to be set on, I want to start online business, I'm going to pursue online business. It's not for people that are quitters, right? It's not for people that are starting online business and then after a week they understand that shit's hard. It's not as easy as a lot of people online show it to be, right? It's not that easy at all. And you have to be mentally prepared for like two months, first 2 months, 3 months, even 2 years, depending on the business niche that you choose, to stay absolutely with zero money, zero you can say positive results that you're expecting while starting online business, because obviously everybody expects money, fame, or whatever, right? But in the first 2 years, as long as you're working towards it, right, you will see it initially. But as long as you're working towards it every single day and you do whatever it takes to make it possible, and you're not a quitter, and you're prepared for 2+ years or a year or maybe a couple of months, depending on the situation, to stay without any results, that's something that you have to pursue for sure. Second, consistency and dedication. Now this is the biggest engine that holds people back from succeeding. Consistency and dedication. Those are the two main things that are holding so many people from actually achieving success. Without consistency, you're not going to see no results. Without dedication and effort, you're absolutely not going to see any results either. Those two go hand in hand with each other, and without consistency and dedication, you should expect no results at all. So if online business for you is a quick way to hop on a 100K a month, or a quick way to make 20K and then leave, bro, consider going elsewhere. Consider searching elsewhere. This is not it. And I'm talking from perspective. I had a couple of months, plenty of months of me just sitting there and not seeing no results whatsoever, but I kept pushing every single day. And one advice from me to you as a viewer would be, if you really want to see success and you're really putting in consistency and dedication, and you just want to find a couple of ways how you can make it simpler for you to log in and stay in the phase, one of the tips I would say, try to move out of the places you're in right now. As long as you got other places that you can stay, right? So like for example, aunt's place or uncle's place where you can stay without people really bothering you so much, you should do it. 100% guaranteed that you're going to lock in so much that the work that you put in is gonna be twice the amount if you would have stayed at the places you're staying in right now. Huge thing here as well. Isolate yourself from your environment / people. Now in my case, people weren't really an issue, right? I don't know, that's fortunately enough or unfortunately, but I never had such a strong such a strong connection with people around me, with friends around me, right? I only had one friend that was kind of trying to be always with me and pulling me down, which at a certain point I had to just stop talking to him, because I understand in order to hit that dream, in order to pursue online business, you just have to be by yourself for a first period of time until you see some results. Super important. I mean, as long as you're around people that have the same vision as you, they have the same drive as you towards the same thing that you're doing, sure, go ahead with that. But if you just normal person like me who got friends that are doing their own thing, kind of living the casual life and not really pursuing online business and not pushing, not motivating you to start online business, then you just have to isolate yourself from everyone, most people, sometimes from family members. Just be by yourself. And that being by yourself, speaking from experience, helps you understand so much of who you are as a person, of who you are. It kind of, you're becoming comfortable in solitude. So I'm that person that I used to always be around people. I used to always be around people. I could never imagine sitting by myself. I hated being by myself. I really wanted to be around people and doing something fun. But as soon as I start online business, I start isolating myself from people, from the environment around me. And that's when I realized that solitude is not that bad. Being by yourself, it's not that bad. And it's not even not that bad. It's one of the best gifts you can ever make yourself. It's one of the best periods of time that you can gift yourself in your life. Because when you are by yourself, you're mastering your mind, mastering your body, mastering your skills, mastering your consistency and dedication. Because you have no distractions. There's no one there to distract you from your goal, from achieving the dream that you have, that's worth pursuing. So, isolating yourself from your environment, ideally changing your environment, because when you're changing your environment, changing in your environment could be you staying in your room for the whole day and not going outside. That could be a change in environment. For me, it was, at least, because as I said, I never like to spend time indoors. Not necessarily indoors, but in my room, in my house, because I was bored. I had quite frankly nothing to do. But as soon as I isolated myself and I moved myself away from people who are just there to have fun, who are just there to distract you and push you away from pursuing those goals, that's when you cut those people off and you mentally prepare to meet new people that are there to grow with you, motivate you to learn, motivate you to become the best version of yourself. Because the best version of yourself is your ideal goal. So when you isolate yourself from people that are pushing you back, you're mentally more open for people that are on the same wavelength as you. You're improving your mindset and you're prepared to meet those people. Because do you think if a person that's having fun all the time, enjoying, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Having fun, enjoying, would have something to talk about with a person that thinks about long-term growth, vision, money, success, becoming the best version of themselves? No, they have nothing to talk about. And that's why you almost never will find true friends like that, right? That have true friendship. So super important. Next. Next, not giving up when things get hard. Another super important thing. I had only so many times where I felt like I'm gonna give up, where I felt like maybe this is just not for me. Maybe I'm just not seeing the desired results. That's why I'm a fan of saying, don't only stick to the outcomes, right? Don't only stick to some money wise. Don't start a business because you want to make You want to become a millionaire. Start a business because start online business helps you master consistency, which you will need everywhere else in life. Master education, in my case, master sales, master communication. I mean, there's only so much things I can list, right? And I'll be real with you. Initially, when I started an online business was to make money. But now I understand that online business and God gifted me so much more things than just making money. I mean, if I would have never started online business, I would have been still same Lev that was going around just partying and having fun every time, only thinking of when to hang out next. So, not giving up when things get hard is super important, because you're not giving up when things get hard. I mean, there were so many times where I felt like giving up. I mean, every single day, if you are within that 2 month period of time when you're not seeing any results, or it could be longer depending on your case. If you were, it's really hard, right? And it's really tempting to give up. But when you don't give up in this phase, that's when the real winners are built, basically. You're building yourself that no matter how hard life gets, you're still going to continue pushing and pushing and pushing every single day, no matter what challenges life throws at you. And this is another important skill, not only in online business, but in life in general. When you're going to master the skills of, oh, okay, it's hard, right? I'm not seeing results, not seeing something that I want, but I'm going to still do it. And if you're pursuing in the right direction, not giving up, and keep pushing when it's hard, it's a good thing. But if you're doing something completely wrong and you're still grinding, then just don't. I mean, I'm sorry to break it to you. It's just dumb. That's why there are so many mentors and so many people that can guide you. Not even mentors, just people online. I mean, they're in Discords, groups, and everything. The people that you can find and you can talk to and communicate and ask them if you're doing the right thing. So that super important skill. And out of those 4, mastering all of them, and let me just add the 5th one. Huge one for me, especially. It was super huge. It was I see one of the best things that ever happened to me. I was never super religious. I never read the Bible in my life. I didn't go to church. I didn't pray. And as soon as I started online business, I started praying to God. I started reading the Bible, and then just building my relationship with personal relationship with Jesus Christ in my case. Right? It helped me so much, because you when you're grinding and you believe in that Jesus or God is there to put that dream in your head for a reason, because not everyone's gifted with a dream of becoming successful. If you are gifted with a dream of becoming successful, you are chosen. When I understood deep down inside me, I started working twice as hard, because I understand that if God put this dream inside my mind, I'm fully capable of achieving it. And when you know that deep down you have a strong spiritual connection with God, that He is leading you, you should fully trust Him with everything you do. Right? Another reason why people give up is that they don't have faith, deep faith, in what they're doing and in God. Because if God put you on this path, then that means that you are capable of achieving that dream that He wants put in your head, of the reason why you started it. So having deep faith and continue grinding every single day, hours after hours after hours, knowing that now there might not be any results, but later you will see, the dream will come true, and you truly worked for it. That's exactly when you feel that all of this paid off. So build a relationship with God, most important thing ever. Without God, you feel truly empty inside. You feel the void now, because before I was never super religious, right? I'm not gonna say I'm super religious now. I'm way more religious than when I was back in couple of years back. I would say that once you start reading the Bible and building your relationship with God, you understand how empty you were inside. You feel the emptiness. You feel like that what was before it's super it's super empty. I felt super empty. I felt I had no purpose, and I was just going with the flow. As soon as I build my relationship with Jesus Christ, I understand that my drive and my passion is all because of God that put this inside my mind. So I started praying, I started reading more, and I felt so full inside me. My soul was full of faith, and faith in God, and faith in what I was doing, and I was sure that it's gonna pay off. I never had a doubt that, oh, maybe it's not gonna pay off. As soon as I started praying and reading and just doing everything, that's when I felt that no matter how hard things get, I'm still gonna go push through it, because God gives the strongest soldiers the hardest challenges.